Every day, finding parking is becoming more and more of a challenge for drivers. Drivers spending over an hour finding available parking every day has huge repercussions on the economy, environment, and themselves. Firstly, this huge amount of time wasted leads to a lost opportunity cost of $72.7 billion to the US economy. Secondly, drivers circling parking lots while searching for available parking releases 47,000 gallons of gas or 730 tons of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere every year. This pollution takes a major toll on the environment, with side effects of rising oceans, loss of biodiversity, rising temperatures, increased forest fires, more droughts, and more only being a couple. Thirdly, the resulting parking lot crowds are responsible for 1 in 5 car accidents. Lastly, drivers intentionally speed hoping this will increase their chances of finding parking. However, this speeding costs the average household $4,600 on average on speeding tickets and car repairs every single year. So why is finding parking such a big problem? You may think it's the lack of parking spots in general, but there are actually 8 times as many parking spots as cars in the United States. So then, what makes finding parking so time-consuming? The answer is inefficiency. When talking to the average driver, we found it's not a lack of parking that wastes their time, but rather the time it takes for them to navigate to an available spot.
However, current products in the market are not enough to fill this void. To detect available spaces, companies install a sensor per parking spot and display this data in billboards above the parking lot or on LED lights attached to the ceiling. However, these systems are not only expensive for the parking lot owner, but also provide drivers with availability data only once they have reached the parking lot. So, is there a way to keep the cost low and provide drivers with availability data from any location?
So then, what's the solution to this inefficiency? InstaPark, a company that aims to minimize the time drivers spend looking for parking by using vehicle detection to locate empty parking spots and displaying the data through a user-friendly app.
InstaPark follows 4 main steps to provide availability information to drivers. First, InstaPark signs contracts with parking lot owners to receive their security camera feed. Lot owners will be incentivized to sign these contracts because InstaPark service will give them happier customers, who will be able to spend more time using their service and less time searching for parking. InstaPark will also provide parking lot owners with statistics of how our app is saving users time in each parking lot to prove the value in our product and continue the contract. The feed will then be sent to our AWS servers, where our machine learning algorithms will run in our data processing clusters and detect available parking spots. We will then create a rendering of the parking lot with either a Google Maps satellite image or a rendition of the parking lot from their blueprints. Mask RCNN allows us to create the red and green boundary boxes around each parking spot, which will then be displayed on the app. The red and green boxes will be overlaid over the image representing unavailable and available parking as shown. No personally identifiable information will be visible. InstaPark's app has 4 unique features that distinguish it from its competitors. 1. InstaPark displays the available spots in a parking lot along with the user's location on an app, so the user can easily navigate to available spots. This availability information is also available to the user from any location, so they can move their visit to another time in case the parking lot is crowded. 2. InstaPark provides predictions of parking availability so that users can efficiently plan their day's agenda. Our forecasting machine learning models will use past statistics of how many available spots there were at every hour throughout the day to generate a bar graph and general bell curve of the crowd. The longer the app is used, the more accurate our predictions will be, allowing us to predict peak hours specific to weekends, holidays, etc. 3. InstaPark also uses technology from an AI startup called AI to prevent drivers from looking down at their phones when navigating through a parking lot, making the overall user experience much safer. Through this functionality, users can talk to the app and navigate its functions without actually having to touch the screen. 4.
Currently, InstaPark is testing its product in County Inn and Suites, San Antonio, Texas, and Learn and Play Montessori in Fremont, California, and will be ready for its official round of feedback in a few weeks. InstaPark will derive revenue from its app in 2 ways, the free and premium versions. Firstly, any customer who downloads and uses our app will have banner ads displayed on the bottom of their screen. Secondly, users who want to get rid of ads can buy into our premium version by paying 99 cents a month. Through the premium version, users will not only have the option to get rid of ads, but also receive parking availability statistics from the past month to accordingly plan their trips. For example, if a premium customer wanted to go to Great Mall at 3 p.m., our statistics would show them the average available Great Mall parking spots at 3 p.m. for the past month.
After a couple of years into the launch of InstaPark, we may look into a couple of long-term goals. Firstly, partnering with navigation systems such as Google and Apple Maps. Secondly, pursuing government partnerships to get involved with smart city initiatives. And thirdly, connecting our app to autonomous vehicles so these vehicles can navigate straight to the available spot without the help of a driver.